Rise and shine. Good morning, Grand Rising. How you doing? You feel rested? You got a busy day today? You gonna be productive? You are? Very good. So listen, I'm running late personally, um, because I should have been done with this post. I should have already recorded it. But and I know it's the weekend, and I'm usually like, oh, no, I need you to do some work. We got to do some work. We got to do some work today. Um, so I'm gonna tell you a story, and hopefully the story will help you understand my point today. There was a point in my past where me and a friend went through the same storm. We had our separate storms, but we were going through the same storm, the same type of storm. So let's say there was a hurricane and we both were in a hurricane. Okay. So we weren't, um, and going through that hurricane, I was looking at her hurricane. I was like, why your hurricane seems so much calmer than mine? And she said, I don't react. I said, you don't react. I was like, this is a hurricane. This is like, oh, what do you mean you're not reacting? Like, I was like, what? This is traumatizing. This is aggressive. It is violent. It is, what do you mean? And she was like, I just decided that I'm going to control me. No, I cannot control this hurricane. It is happening, but I'm going to be as calm and as peaceful as I can through this. I will not panic. I will be faithful. She was just like, how can you not react? I was appalled. Like, what do you mean? And she was just like, don't react. And she gave me an example. And her example is like, when a hurricane disrespectfully throws your lawn furniture around, you just simply close the door so you don't see the lawn furniture being thrown around anymore. I was like, what? That is a disrespectful hurricane. Throwing my lawn furniture. Wait, what are you going? I was still reacting. And her hurricane was over a lot faster than mine. A lot faster. And it was like years later. I was still in the hurricane. I'm like, I am still in this hurricane. And I talked to her again. And she's like, you're still reacting. The hurricane has so much stuff to throw around because you keep giving it ammunition. I'm like, okay. So I start reacting. And the hurricane no longer has stuff to throw around. And eventually it just was like spiraling out, like, spiraling because it didn't have any lawn furniture. It was dying out. Didn't have any water. It was just on land, just spinning, and there was nothing else on land for it to pick up. Land was dry. And I was like, you mean I could have stopped this a long time ago? Had I just listened to you the first time? And she was like, yeah, just don't react. So there are other things that we will be addressing. Sorry, sometimes I talk really fast and I gotta slow down. There will be other things that we will be addressing, and in the next week, and it's gonna cause you to want to react. Don't react. Just simply lay it out. And a hurricane is gonna want to pick it up and like toss it back at you, and it's just be like, okay. And let them yank up everything rooted. Let them do it. Okay, go ahead. Because the land will replenish itself. It will replenish itself. It's land. And you will get the most beautiful flowers when the hurricane gets out of the way. The only thing you can control when there's a hurricane in your life is you. and what you do during that hurricane. That is the only thing you can control. And your reaction is going to determine how long that hurricane lasts. And if you want to be over quick, fast, in a hurry, don't give it lawn furniture. Don't feed it flamingos, you know. Don't let your dog go out to use the bathroom so the hurricane can see that and be like, oh, I got a dog. No, don't. Don't. Don't feed the hurricane. Don't feed the storm. Just allow it to come. Allow it to roar as often as it wants to. And just look in amazement. And it'll get tired of you staring at it. It'll be like, there's nothing here. No, there's nothing here. And it will move on. And you will be perfectly fine. So today, practice not reacting. Practice not feeling like you have to respond. You don't. You don't owe every storm an explanation. You don't owe every storm a response. You don't owe them a reaction. Okay? So today, I know I usually tell you guys to like yourself, but it's been 12 days. You can start loving yourself, loving on yourself, right? Right. All right. You guys have a great day. Be productive. Peace and blessings.